Are you looking for an easy DIY method that you can use in creating a bridal traditional hand fan? Say no more, Morglintz got it covered. Then this video is for you. Stay tuned guys, and let's get into this tutorial proper. Hi guys, welcome back again to Morglintz YouTube channel, and in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to make this beautiful bridal hand fan. Guys, I'll be taking you through the easy steps in which you can use to achieve a bridal hand fan. So stay tuned guys, and let's get into this tutorial proper. But if you're coming across this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, on your notification bell, and do well to like our videos and share our videos as well with your family and friends. So right now I'll be having, these are my materials I'll be using for this bridal hand fan. So I have it there, but there's a short story behind this fan. So a client came to me and said she needs a bridal hand fan, and I'm like, okay, no problem. So she left and came back this bridal fan. I'm like, okay, what happened? Are you not ordering again? She said the price is too much. So I think she went ahead and ordered in the market, see what she got, and she was not like it's not full enough and it's not fitting for a bride. So I had to dismantle everything, and this is what I have in what she brought. So I'll be constructing a new frame for the fan, and I'll be adding another feather. See, the gold feather she brought is very dull, so I had to buy a brighter one to funkify the fan. So this is my frame. I already made it off camera. So to achieve this frame, all you just need to do is just look for a material to cover the naked fan. So the fan itself is all this woven rubber fan, so not the plastic one. In a way, I prefer using this type of hand fan other than the rubber one because it blows effectively. But to cover it, you just need to place the fan on top of the material, then mark it round, then you cut it out, then attach to your fan, then you gum it down. So by that it's covered. So now I'm going to cover the handle. So I'll show you the process in which I use in covering the handle. So first thing first, I'll be going in with a foam so that the handle can be a bit bulky, and again the handle is too short kind of, so I'll be adding little inches of stick at the side to make it longer. So but before then I'll be covering it with a foam first. So I have to tighten about half an inch foam. So I have to tighten the foam very well together to the handle, then I'll tape down. So I'm going to do that about 2 to 3 times before I reach the lower part. So while at the lower part, I'm going to insert the little sticks I said I wanted to add to it to make it a bit longer. So right now I'll be adding it to it, and I'll be taping it together as well to make it whole. After which I'll be going in with the material that I use in covering the upper part of the fan to cover the lower part as well before adding my trimming. So just watch how it is being done. So this little material, about 2.5 by 4 inches material, what I'll be using to attach my tassel to the bottom of the fan. So right now I'm at the lower part, and I'll be using this little piece of material attached to the lower part of the hand fan so that I can from there insert my tassel. So I'll leave a space in between so that my tassel can go in at the lower part. So before then I'll be adding my trimmings first. So I'm trying to measure the trimmings around the handle before going in with a gun gum to glue it down permanently. So now I'll be going in with my gun gum to attach to the trimmings before placing it on the handle. So while placing it on the handle, I'll make sure it is well firm. So I'll tighten it as much as I can to make sure it is well tightened on the handle, so to avoid loosening afterward, though it can't get loosened because of the glue, but at the same time it has to be firmly attached to the handle. And at the same time you have to attach it, you have to press the glue attached to the trimmings must be very little, because little goes a long way. If it's too much, it will make it too sticky and it might turn out to be rough, and you don't want your job to be rough. So to have a fine and neat work, just make sure the candle wax placed on it is very little. So then you go in round till the end of the handle before inserting your tassel at the bottom of the handle. Then you glue down too. Just watch as I do it. So right now the next thing is to attach your feathers to the frame. So I'm starting with a brighter color, so that can be underneath. So right now, after measuring it on the board, then I can start using my gun to glue and attach it to the frame. So you'll be leaving a space of about an inch, so it will not just be at the tip. So just an inch away from the tip, then you go around to the other side. So you can see now just an inch. So you'll be tracing that same measurement. Make sure it is of the same measurement with the other side. You can see the other side is a bit too close, so I'll try and readjust. So you can see I think that place is a bit wide, so I'll draw it back a bit to make sure it's on the same lane with the other side. So right now I have it now, so I think it's now equal. Then I'll go with the next feathers, which is of different color from the first one. Like I do say, little goes a long way when you are using a candle wax. Just at the tip of the feathers, then you place. So the second one will be going just about half an inch away from the first one. So because of the number of materials that I have, the feathers is not really much. You know the story behind the bridal fan itself. So I'm working according to the person's budget. But if you want it more bulky and more fuller, you can place it right immediately after the first one. So because of the limited resources that I have, so I'm moving it about half an inch away from the first one. Then I'll gum. So both sides have been attached, the feathers have been attached to both sides. So right now I'm going in with my trimmings at the center. So I'm working with the trimmings that came with the initial feathers, with the initial bridal fan. So I'm placing it just round at the middle. Like I do say, little goes a long way, so I'll be attaching it right round on the tip of the feathers
that with the already formed circle shape that I have. So that is where I'll be placing the trimmings on. Then I'll roll it round till the midpoint. Then I'll leave a little space at the midpoint. You can actually make yours to be the trimmings all through, but just because I have another trimmings I want to use to funkify the beauty of the feathers at the middle, that's why I'll not make it all about the feathers. So right now this is the trimmings that I'll be using just to funkify and bring out more and add more beauty to the fan. That is what I'll be using at the middle. So before using your gum, you just have to place it first and see if it is actually beautiful enough, and if it is not, it be easy for you to remove. So after doing that, I went ahead with an extra trimmings at the edges just to add more beauty. The trimmings I use at the handle, the type of trimmings I use at the middle is kind of falcon and triangle kind of shape of trimmings, but I added another trimmings just to beautify it the more. So right now everything is set and I'm trimming the edges, all the sharp feathers that I have. So I'm trimming it off to add more beauty. So I don't just want it to just be all over the place. You can leave yours to be like that, but I think it is more better when you trim it all around so you can have an equal shape and your divine feathers on the frame. So this is what I have after trimming, and you have to be very careful to while trimming not to trim too much. So you can see how beautiful this is after trimming. So take a look guys at the former and now the later. You can see how ugly this is, I'm sorry to use that word, and see how beautiful this is now. So I hope you learn one also from this tutorial. If you do guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video with your family and friends, on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video, and engage us through the comment section. If there's anything you want me to explain further on, I will definitely do that. So guys, until next time, I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.